Hey everybody, it's my third installment of Mad Vlog Fisher. Little play on words there. I've went over my early training and my early gimmicks. I think I'm going to go into the fun part of the shows early on were the road trips. Starting off, driving down to Ironton on the weekends for training, and then going down for the shows where I was either Ironton, Portsmouth, Huntington, West Virginia, including a fun trip to Pike County for a show. I'll talk about that here in a second. It was. Sometimes the fun part was just the trip heading down to the shows. Whether it was just myself, or I'd go down with Wayne or Skip or Joe or Ben. We're gonna leave the names at that. I think maybe once or twice they went down with my brother. Riding down with Joe and Benny was fun. They had a little pickup truck, and I was stuck in this cramped back seat. And more often than not, I usually am getting, probably the only times I really ever got car sick was riding in the back seat with those guys. Because they would take, being in the front seat and going over hills and curves like that's not so bad. When you're in the back seat cramped up and you're like sideways, that makes for a little bit of motion car sickness. The fun ones though was driving down with Wayne or Skip, and as long as I had a cold beverage, cold soda with me, I used to go into conversations. I used to do impersonations, do conversations between Macho Man Randy Savage and Dusty Rhodes, both of them up in the wrestling ring in the squared circle in the sky. Because I could get my voice to the grovelly, ooh yeah, the Macho Man Randy Savage. Of course, it would tear my throat up too, which is why I had the sodas so I could keep my throat wet. And then doing the son of a plumber from Austin, Texas. Can you dig it, Daddy? I am the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. We gonna get funky like a monkey. So I used to do conversations between the two, and depending on who was in the car with us, whether if I was usually if I was riding with Wayne, sometimes Skip would be with us, and if I was with Skip, there'd be a couple other guys that would go down to training with us, and I would just have these guys cracking up, laughing, and we'd just be laughing our asses off and like that. So, the road trips were fun. Later on, it was more myself and the person I was dating at the time, heading down to Ashland, Kentucky, and Huntington and whatnot. And then when I was living in West Virginia, taking trips up into Parkersburg and Spencer, West Virginia, and up into Ohio to do shows, which sounds weird, but I was in West Virginia at the time. But yeah, the road trips were always fun. Stopping along the way, meeting people. They find out, oh, you're a pro wrestler. Oh, cool. Where are you guys wrestling at? And we'd let them know. And then the next time when we do a show, we'd see them there in the audience, stuff like that, and give them a little nod, like, yeah, I see you over there, whatnot. So yeah, road trips were fun. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end it on that note there. I might talk more about road trips. Oh yeah, the one in the Pike County at Latham. We used to joke about it because when we were going to Latham, it was Western Pike High School in Latham, Ohio. Little small community. It's basically Route 124 and a couple side streets. In fact, the school building now is gone. They've got a new school there. But getting there, I think, that night I rode with my brother, and on our way there, before we get there, we saw like a large circle of buzzards. They were circling overhead over Latham, so it was always a joke. Whenever we'd be going down the road, we'd see a handful of buzzards, but we must be near Latham, Ohio. So, all right, so that was the joke with that. All right, you guys have a good day. And like I said, we'll get this one posted, and we'll work on another one in a few days. All right, thanks, guys. Bye.